This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I am not encouraging gambling. If you choose to play, please gamble responsibly and only use money you can afford to lose. Yo, it's MLD 369 back with another 5-minute review. This is Trench Run from Nick Gray and CEG Dealer School. If our balance falls to 1,119,960, you know we lost our money because we got the $2,000 bankroll. And let's start this bad boy up. Starts out with, hold on, I'm gonna do a quick little spin just so we have no issues. And it starts out with a $95 bet. The original is a 4 bullet system. Oops, put too much. It's a 4 bullet system. Um, hold up. I want to do this differently. The original is a 4 bullet system, and basically how you play it, you put 30 on the 2 dozens, then you put 4 splits, and then one single with $5, 30 on the dozens. So a win on the single is a $95 win. Everything else is a $5 win, and then the ones you don't hit, the 4 numbers, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. -$85. Let me get that clock ready. Ooh, and my phone's about to die. Let me put it on the charger too. I'm gonna pause the video so y'all ain't gotta wait through this nonsense. All right, I'm gonna lay the numbers back out for you again. 30 on 2 dozens. I like to lay my splits like this: 4 splits and then one single. So I know if it hits 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm screwed. If it hits 0, I get the jackpot. If it hits anything else, I get the $5. That's how I like to lay mine out. Y'all do it how y'all want to. Maybe y'all got favorite numbers or something. But we about to start the clock. And this one doesn't have a progression where you lose because it's only a 4 bullet system. So we're pretty much straight betting. But when you win, on the second win, you do go up a unit, which seems a bit crazy, but we'll see how it works out. All right, so with that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see how Trench Run plays out. Pretty. Oh wow! F- First, first spin, first spin we hit. I mean, yeah, talk about some bad. But we should just be printing from now on. All right, so first win, you do nothing. You just take the money. Now, if we win here, which we did, we go up a unit on everything. Now, I think I'm gonna add a rule. So, oh, I should have just doubled. So we went up a unit on everything. So I think once I'm in session profit, I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna add that rule in because it doesn't make sense to just be acting up here. That's another win. Go up in profit again. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What am I doing? I'm tripping. All right. So matter of fact, once we get back to session profit, I'ma just reset. And y'all know I hate session profit, but I want to make this work, and I don't want to just be out here acting crazy. All right. So then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Um, going up a unit, so it's only one for these. All right, so after this win, we should reset. Boom. And honestly, I'll go the one. I'll go the one extra spin. Oh, that was close. All right. So now we're gonna go back to. Oh crap. Oh, what? All right. One, two, three. Whoa. All right. So we're back at 85, $15 profit. I kind of like this strategy as of next. So that's a $5 win. I wish the bet was a little lower though, but I kind of like it. That's another five. So then we're gonna double 30. So I think this would be good with like a milestone method. We got 2 minutes left on the clock. Oh, oh, so that's unlucky. Yeah, I think the progression only makes sense if you're in the hole. It doesn't necessarily make sense if you're ahead, because that right there just murdered it. Like that murdered all our profit, and it could have been negative 85. Oh boy, now it's running down the hole. It's getting bad. Next win, I'm gonna go up on the units. All right, so we won. Let's go up one. Oh my goodness, my mouse skills are not good right now. Yeah, so we pretty much murdered ourselves because we went up with that unit. I like this strategy. I'm definitely gonna come back to it. I think the way it is right now, 4 bullets, not bad. 4 bullet system, not bad. But as far as having a little bit of a strategy, I'm not so sure. I don't like the second win go up. It doesn't really make sense to me. We got 20 seconds left. But right now, I can say I like it. I like it a lot. It's unfortunate that we did not hit the zero. I should have just put it on four. If I had put that single on four and went zero, one, two, three as the losses, we would have been sailing smooth. But that's the timer right there. Um, negative 195. I'm gonna talk a little bit more view. Y'all probably already got a little bit of the energy I'm feeling for this, but let's get over to the review. All right, let's get into the review for Trench Run by Nick Gray from CEG Dealer School. End result negative 195. The high was $35. The low was negative 295. Coverage with the single zero is 33 numbers out of 37. Win rate 86.8. And coverage on the zero double zero, 34 out of 38, 89.5%. Now let's get over to the strengths and weaknesses. I said high coverage, easy chip placement, and no martingale. Let's see what Rob 369 had to say. He said high coverage, built-in milestones, and great for comps. Y'all gonna have to pause the video. Rob, for some reason, has been yapping a lot lately, so he he got a lot going on in his stuff. So I try to keep mine a little simple. So let's get to the weaknesses. Going up on wins is dangerous, and losses are massive. Losing $85 on the base bet is a lot, and when you go up a unit, it's even worse. So Rob said, no real edge. All the structure sits on top of the same house edge. Progression just increases exposure. Bankroll pressure, $85 is a high bet. That's basically what I said. And then he said cognitive load. I don't know what Rob was talking about with this one. tracking splits, dozens, whatever. You don't need to track anything. I don't know what Rob's talking about. You just lay these bets out. But that's what happens when you don't review what the AI says. AIs make mistake just like humans. So we're gonna let Rob slide on that one. All right, let's get over to the scores. So on my scores, I gave profitability a 6. Rob gave it a 3. Danger and volatility, I gave danger 9, volatility 8. So that's a 2 and a 3. Rob gave both of those sixes, so that's fives. Then simplicity, I gave it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty simple. The only thing you got to do is go up after the second win. Whereas Rob gave simplicity a 5 out of 10. I don't know what Rob's thinking, but hey, whatever. Practicality in the casino, me and Rob both put 7, and virtual, we both got 8s, but then I put 9 out of 10 for comp. Rob gave 8 out of 10. Entertainment, I gave 5 out of 10 because, I mean, bets are pretty much the same. Said 8 out of 10, though. So I don't know what Rob's looking at, but hey, it is what it is. Now let's get to the scores. Raw score for me, 5.875. Rob gave it a 6.125 out of 10. Rob has constantly gave things better scores than me. That's what I've noticed. Maybe I am judging too harsh. I don't know. Overall score with the weight, 4.95 out of 10. Gave it a 5.05 out of 10. So Rob has really been rating a lot of things better than me, but generally we have pretty low scores. So me and Rob are kind of on the same page when it comes to rating. So let's get down to what can be improved. I said remove going up after 2 spins or 2 wins. My bad. What am I talking about? Spins. And then I said another way is to go up on a single win or second single win. Meaning when you hit the jackpot, go up. Whether it's the first one, the second one, or whatever, only go up when you hit the jackpot because that's a big win. So you can risk a little more because you'll be in pretty good profit. Then I said you could change the single to a split, which would give you more winning numbers. And you could change some of the splits to singles. It'd give you less coverage, but it will give you bigger wins if those hit. Now, Rob 369, he always got the same stuff to say, kind of. Cap the progression. He said separate fun singles from poor structure. Hold on, let me read this one. It says keep the dozens and the splits flat and treat the single as a fixed side bet that never scales. So never increase the single bet. That makes sense. And then the effect said it preserves the entertainment, big hit potential, but it stops the single from dragging the whole system down. And then yeah, because you keep adding on to that thing. That's 5, 6, 5, 10, 15, whatever, where you could just be sitting at 5. So Rob is right on that. Simplify the layout, drop 1 or 2 splits, or standardize them all in the same dozen or column to reduce stress and miss bets. Um, okay, Rob, if that's what you say, but that kind of would change the whole strategy. But okay. Says it boosts the simplicity and live table practicality. Bankroll framing. Use this in short sessions, hit and run system with a strict stop loss, modest win target. Yeah, I mean, this is a 4 bullet system. The only reason we did four was because, we had to play for 5 minutes. But yeah, I get what Rob's saying. Keep all the sessions short. I think that should be for every roulette strategy. Get your money, get out. And now content and streaming variant. Boy, Rob really went off the rails with this one. For streams, you can keep the full second single hit level up rule for personal grind. Run a no progression version to last forever. Lets you show the version and the bankroll respect the version. Okay, Rob, I don't agree with some of the things Rob said, but hey, that's what Rob said. So let's get over to the progression. And this is what it looks like. You got 30 on third dozen, 30 on second dozen. Then you got both splits right there. And then you got the single. I put the single on 6. This is how I like the layout because then I know 0, 1, 2, 3 is a loss. And then this is what it looks like when you go up a unit. So you got 60 on third, 60 on second, and then tens on everything, and then the single at 10 as well. And that's it for trench run. Um, y'all make sure y'all look up at the top of the video. I'm gonna have some playlists popping up, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all the social medias at MLD369. The Discord link is in the description.